morning, y'all. Welcome back to my channel. My name is Caroline if you're new here, and there's a lot of new people here. We got a lot to catch up on. The last video that I posted was my opening a thrift store video. It was kind of like the third video in my thrift store series. That video is doing very, very well. So well to where it single-handedly made me a YouTube partner. I 100% have not processed that yet because that's something that I have wanted literally my whole life ever since I discovered YouTube. So first things first, if you're a new subscriber from that video, thank you so much for subscribing and thank you so much for being here. You're single-handedly making my dreams come true. So I don't even, there's not much else I can say about that besides thank you, and I'm shook, to say the least. I'm shook. In fact, let me check the video right now. I'm not gonna lie, I've been checking this ever since I saw it blowing up. I've been checking it at least 5 times a day to see where we're at. Right now it's at 11,000 views and I'm at 1.4 thousand subscribers. And before this video, I was at like 990. So that's absolutely insane. And of course, that's my best video. I've never gotten a video over, I think it was like 3.6 thousand was my top video before this one. Crazy. So if you saw that video and you watch it to the end, then you know that we have a new store that we're opening up, and that is what the next couple of videos are probably going to be about, because we're trying to open up that store March 1st. And essentially, if you didn't see that video, the store that we're opening up now is like 3 to 4 times bigger than the store we just opened. And we literally found out we were going to open the second store like 2 weeks after the first one opened. So essentially, we have not had any time to recover financially, emotionally, none of that. We found out that this was an opportunity, and when I first heard the landlord pitch it to us, he was like, I have a great idea for y'all. And me and my mom were like, what? And he was like, basically told us about this building that used to be a thrift store for like 18 years. And he was like, I have the perfect building for you. And then he told us the square footage and we were like, why do you think that we can do that? Like, that's insane. And then he kept talking and talking, and basically he's giving us an insane deal because he believes in us that much. And even then, when I heard what he was saying, I was like, there's no way we're doing this, right? I was looking at my mom and I was like, you're not actually thinking about this, are you? She pulls me aside after he leaves and she's like, we cannot pass up this opportunity. Like, if we were to try to do this not right now, we would not be getting the deal that we're getting now that's like basically making it possible for us at this point. So that's how we ended up opening up a second store. It literally just seemed like fate, and when it feels right, you can't pass it up. So as you can imagine, for this video, I'm just taking you along my day and just kind of showing you what I'm working on. It's been a lot of ordering things, just like last time, ordering shopping carts. We're getting new POS systems, like for the cashiers. What was the other? Oh, the hangers is like one of the big things. Those are like the most expensive things, so they take a lot longer to order. So like shopping carts and hangers, I worked on for like 5 days, and essentially that's just me like emailing back and forth, making sure everything's right, talking with my mom, being like, is this okay? Is this okay? And that whole process, especially the emailing part, because you always have to wait a while for them to email you back, and then they have processes that they're going through and like getting quotes and whatever. But I finished that up last week. That's like the biggest thing I accomplished last week, was ordering all that. My cat loves to just try to be the star of attention when I'm filming. Maybe I'll go in detail about the finances of the stuff that we ordered later or in another video, but it's crazy. For a 20-year-old girl that has never bought anything over like $1,000, like clicking send on these purchases is very scary to me. And my mom, obviously, she's used to it. She's been in business for so long. She's like, yeah, just do it. And I'm like, are you sure? This is right? I'm doing everything right? Are you sure? That's been very interesting. And yeah, so I'm just gonna take you along today, see what happens, see what I get up to. I'm pretty sure I have to stop by the store at some point, so I'll give you a little look-see into what the store is looking like. First things first, I have to make a coffee, of course. I have a whole new coffee setup. If you've watched my other videos before, I sometimes include a little coffee making segment because coffee is one of my other joys in life. I love coffee so much to where I think in my far future, I could open a coffee shop. But that's far future. We're not. All right, let's go make a coffee and get the heck out of here. I have been here way too long this morning. Anyways, we gotta get to the warehouse, so I will see you there. My car looks like this like every single day with the amount of things I'm constantly ordering for the store. And I loaded all of this by myself, by the way. There's like 2 massive heavy boxes and I need them today. So I was like, I can't wait for my fiance to load it up. It's go time, so. I know other business owners can understand. I'm constantly carrying like 5 bags of stuff into my car and literally everywhere. Alrighty, y'all, we are here at the warehouse. I just unloaded my car. I have way too many boxes around me right now. It's kind of giving me anxiety. I have to unbox all this stuff and I don't want to, but I have to. Let me just give you the full look of what's happening in the office right now. So this box is a poster board from Vistaprint. It's supposed to like display sales and stuff for the store. This, I already forgot what that is. That's an iPad and an iPad stand for the new checkout system that we're going to be putting in our first store. And then this storesupply.com. There's like a whole bunch of various things in here. Can't remember exactly what it is, but this is more equipment from the new POS systems and computer bag, random chair, my poor little photography corner. I used to take all my product pictures here. I haven't taken a product picture in so long. That feels like a whole life ago. Mirror. Phone on a tripod so I don't lose it. More boxes. These are going to be our checkout computer screens. I still need to order the computers. That's on my to-do list today. And then both of these boxes are more of the equipment for the new POS systems. It's for the old store and the new store, and that's something that's going to take me probably a while to figure out. And I have a call with the people that we're using on Monday to have them basically onboard me and teach me everything for that. So that's very exciting. And yeah, so that's a little bit of a look at the office. This corner is a mess. I gotta clean that up. And yeah, essentially that's what we're looking like. And this closet, lots of empty racks, lots of empty space. This used to be all full. It's way more full down there still, but this was all full before Christmas Black Friday season, and a lot of the middle stuff was Christmas items. So that basically all got sold. I probably have like maybe 20 or so Christmas items left. So I need to reorganize this, push all those down. This is like my crew neck wall. That's all empty, so amazing. And this is just kind of like a combination of a bunch of things right here. Wait, why does this have multiple? Wait, what? I didn't think I ordered 4 of these. Oh, okay, there's 2 of these. Oh, no, I remember why. It's because I got an A-frame sign, the signs that, you know, stand like this, and there's 2 sides to an A-frame sign. So I got 4 of 2 different kinds. So this is just blank for any kind of sale, maybe it's an item sale, and then this is blank to show like a percentage off. So like right now we have 15% off. And I'll put like a little piece of paper that says that here. So, okay, I remember now. I just made this bag of purses and stuff to bring to the store because I don't think I'm gonna be selling them anytime soon. I don't have enough markets to like look forward to sell stuff like that. So there's a lot of stuff in here I'm probably just gonna bring to the store soon so it can get sold somewhere and it's just not sitting in here rotting away. It's kind of early, but I'm starving. And I realized that's because I had like 1 piece of toast before I worked out this morning, and then I worked out and then I forgot to eat something after working out. So I'm gonna have a snack, and then I think I'll get to opening up these boxes and like organizing all this stuff in them so I know what's actually going on with them. That's the plan. Okay, sent that. Ooh, okay, another update about signage. So we found out that once you apply for a permit for like a main front side of your building, when the city says that you can, which they actually came to the store and let me know this yesterday, we can put up a temporary banner until our actual sign gets built. So yesterday my mom was like, just order a banner and pay whatever you need to pay so that we can have some kind of sign up there. And it didn't even need to have our logo or anything on it. My mom said as long as it says thrift store, that's good enough. So I got a sign. It was like $340 because it's a 3 feet by 22 foot sign that just says thrift store open now, because up until now we haven't had the permits to be able to put a sign up like that. And I just got the email that that sign is done. So we have someone that's able to go pick it up, and I'm gonna tell them right now that they need to go pick it up ASAP. Let me check my to-do list. Okay, next thing I need to do is go to the store and set up this sign for the sale that we're having today. Yesterday we had a 15% off sale, and this morning we decided to extend it to today because it's Friday, why not? And yesterday we didn't have like an official sign outside. We had like a little janky sign that did the job, but not as well as the one I ordered, which came yesterday afternoon. So I'm gonna go put that up at the store right now. Let's head there. Okay, we're back at the warehouse, and I'm gonna start opening up these boxes and just kind of trying to figure out what is in them so I can organize them a little better and know where to go to grab what I need when it comes to setup time. So, what the heck is this? Is the mirror in the back distracting? I feel like it is. This is a bunch of cords. Oh, okay, so this is like a stand where you rest the actual card reader thingy on. And then here's the actual card reader. Wow. But I'll probably put labels and stuff for like what everything is on the boxes. Okay, next I'm gonna open up this big box. I have literally no idea what could be in here because like the biggest thing I thought they're sending was a cash drawer. This is a really big box for that. So like what else is in here? I have no idea. This is some kind of scanner device. Don't know exactly what. There's another box in this box. Oh, wait a minute. Oh, okay. There's 2 of these in this big box. So this box is purely just cash drawers, and that's what this is. It's just a little drawer. Okay, so I'm gonna write that on there. All these wires go with it. Don't really need it at the moment. So then this other big box, this other box is identical box, but I guess there's different stuff in here. Yes, a whole bunch of smaller boxes. Okay, so this is a receipt printer, it looks like. We're using Lightspeed. It's like an all-in-one POS system company that can also help organize inventory, whatever, make barcodes, all that kind of stuff. I did so much research about the POS system that we wanted for this store because we're starting the store with barcodes instead of just written tags like we did the current store that's open. So we needed a whole system that'll help us make those barcodes and also just have an all-in-one checkout system, because the basic checkout system that we have right now at the store with the basic register and the card reader that's separate is just, it works, but we're finding a couple issues with it that are really annoying. And the whole setup was pretty cheap in general, so we think we're just gonna sell that equipment and replace it with this company's equipment. Sorry I had to kneel down all weird like that, but okay, so there's 3 receipt printers. One of these goes to the current store, so I'm gonna put that one aside. And then there's another box in here. Oh, this is a 3rd cash drawer, probably, because I forgot we need 3. So then I'm gonna put everything that's going to our current store in this box because it needs a cash drawer, a receipt printer, and then I need 1 card reader for the current store. So let me just go ahead and put that in here. These 2 boxes are an iPad and the iPad stand. So all this goes to Fashion Thrift number 1, and all of this over here goes to Fashion Thrift number 2. Okay, I feel better having opened everything and sorting it into what I need to open right now, because I think what I'm going to work on right now is getting the checkout ready for our current store, Fashion Thrift number 1, because we want to update that checkout as soon as possible. There's just a bunch of little issues with the current setup that's like annoying, just not ideal. The current register setup, we did it the way it is because when we were opening that first store, we had a month to do it. And so we didn't have time to learn a whole barcode system, learn how to use this and that and blah, blah, blah. We didn't want anything that was complicated or expensive. This is much more expensive, obviously, than a cheap little register from Walmart and a card reader that was like probably $200 or less. That's the dealio with that. But now that we have the time, we have like 2 months until the new store opens, I have time to learn how to use all this and how it works and all that stuff. So I'm back with an update. So I've been sitting here for like 45 minutes waiting for this iPad to charge up. I think it just finished charging up. So I'm gonna set this iPad up and set up the checkout system. I have to download the Lightspeed app and do all of that. So essentially right now I'm gonna see if I can change our checkout at the store to this like as soon as possible, because I also just found out that the card processing company we're using, I thought they were like okay when I first talked to them. And I also read a lot of really good reviews on multiple different websites, but it seems like as soon as I signed up for them, a few weeks later now, I looked them back up and all I can find are bad reviews. So I'm like, how is that possible? I did so much research on them before, I found only good stuff, and then now I look them up and they have horrible reviews and a lot of people saying how they have a bunch of hidden fees and how they're not clear about certain things and whatever. So I'm like, I want to get this new checkout system open and ready like ASAP then, so we can stop using that processing company. But yeah, so I'm gonna set this up and see how easy it is to just start using it immediately. Hello. Okay, so it's been a few hours and I've just been fidgeting with this and some other things on my computer. But essentially, this is our little checkout situation for our first store. I was more comfortable doing like a little iPad setup for the first store because it's a much more like chill, slow-paced environment compared to what the second store is going to be. The second store is massive, so it definitely needs like an official computer setup. But for the first store, I was like, why don't we just do a little iPad, because the checkout is pretty small and it's just pretty low-key. And so essentially it just looks like this. I wonder if I can make it bigger. It just looks like this. But anyways, I think that's gonna be it for today's video because I'm getting really tired and I do have to go home pretty soon anyways. And then tomorrow I'm gonna see what else I can figure out about this. And I have a lot of other like chores to do tomorrow at home. Thank you so much for watching. Thank you so much for being here. Give her a like, a comment, subscribe if you even remotely enjoyed it. I would really greatly appreciate that. And yeah, ask any questions you have for me down below, all that fun stuff. And I will see you very, very soon. Have a wonderful, beautiful day. Goodbye.